Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to an impromptu walking down memory lane. I did a video like this a long time ago. I can't remember how long ago it was. And we're currently sitting in my new apartment. It's so empty in here. I don't have like any furniture. I just got a bed today. But this lovely box right here has been in storage for years and I barely remember what's in it. So I thought it'd be fun to open it up, look at it. The front is really gross and disgusting, but I'm going to show you a picture on it. On the front, that is a picture of teeny tiny me when I was just a baby. Super freaking cute. I'm going to open it. Try not to set this down so hard so I don't wake up the people below me. Just gonna open it. Okay, so on the top, I see this. So for those of you who may be too young, this is a Polaroid camera. So there are cameras nowadays that are like this that push out the picture, but back then they were chunky and looked like this. And I loved this. I can't remember the why or when my parents got this for me, but you got this, and then this is the film container, and you'd get like 12 of these, and then you just slide it in there, close it, and then you'd be able to look and take pictures. And I've had this for so many years. I don't even know how long I've had it. I wonder if it'll still turn on, if I can remember how to do that. I can't remember how to turn it on. I wonder if it'll still. But yeah, I've had this for so long and I'm never getting rid of it. I'm gonna have this for many years to come, and I'm sure people would tell me that I could probably sell this for some money, but definitely not. And then I have this Harley Quinn belt. I honestly don't know where this came from, and I don't know why it's in this memory box. It must have had some level of significance back in the day. And then I remember this hat. I have never worn this hat and will never wear this hat, but I remember that we found it, I think, somewhere in the house, and nobody knew where it came from, so I decided to keep it because I thought it was weird, but I will never wear that. And then in this box, so I got, this is from my 18th birthday, and actually one of the bracelets that I wear is a present that I got on my 18th birthday, and I'm 24, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I've been wearing it for 6 years, and I've got my little candles. Sometimes I like to try to keep the candle, oh wow, they've melted together. Sometimes I like to try to keep candles from my birthday, but I've got the 1 and the 8, and then there were also, there's hair on these, there are also like Lego candles that I thought were really cute. I think I wanted to keep my 18th birthday things because that's when you like become an adult. And then I made this. So this was when I made my channel. This was going to be my name, catfayg.xyz. I decided not to keep it because I just didn't like it. It is my email, but this was what that was, and I guess I decided to draw it on the back of a plate. Random glow stick, a box top, and then I got this 1 year at FanX, and I really loved it because my favorite Marvel hero Avenger is Captain America, and this is from the Winter Soldier, but he's a bunny. And then I don't know what this is. Oh, this is a picture of, I think, Shiny with a girl. And Jong Yoon is right there, and he's really sweet and cute, and I am very sad about what happened. I used to listen to K-pop all the time when I was younger, and I guess at some point I fell out of love with it. This is a picture of me and one of my friends from a long time ago when I was tall and slim. This is, so I went to my junior high, this is from my junior high, and I sang the song The Voice, which is number 9 on there. That was the very first singing solo that I ever did, and it was both the scariest and the funnest thing in the world, and I think that's what helped me get over my stage fright, was doing that solo. Here's a strange drawing of some kind of weird alien creature. That's really nice to see when I'm here by myself. I don't want to show pictures of my friends just in case they watch this. A friend of mine, so my favorite characters from the Twilight series is Jasper and Emmett, and a friend of mine made me this picture. It did come in a picture frame, and I don't know what happened to it, but she made me this picture. I think she made a bunch of these for our friends. Here is me at the age of 17 in 2012 when I was kind of a scene-ish kid. And this is a Polaroid from this camera. Here's another picture of me looking real young and teeny tiny. This shirt, so my friend was writing a story, and she was writing characters based on our character, and my character was male, and they were chimeras, so they were splices of characters. And my character was named Shuyin, and he was a splice of a panther and something else. And I believe his favorite colors were purple, black, and red. And so my friends and I, we went to the craft store, and we bought a bunch of shirts, cut them up, and made our own shirts. So I made this shirt out of scraps of shirts. So this red shirt was originally just a short sleeve, and then I took a long sleeve and made it into a long sleeve shirt. And then I made a pocket out of a purple shirt. And then on the back, I guess my character Shuyin was not a very patient guy, which is very similar to me. And on the back of this shirt, it says, "Patience is not a virtue, it's a waste of time." I don't know if you can see that too high. But yeah, it says, "Patience is not a virtue, it's a waste of time." That was a quote of the character, and I just remember us making these shirts, and they were all so different. But what's interesting is whenever I play video games or write a story, typically the character that I want to be or pick is male. I don't know what that says about me, but I remember making these shirts, and it was so much fun. My friends and I back then loved to make that kind of stuff and just get together and be crafty. More pictures of people that I don't have permission to show. Here is a picture of a jade, here's a thing of a jade elephant that I actually need to put out next to my other elephants. Fun fact about me, elephants are my favorite animals, and I love them, and I think they bring good luck, so I need to set this somewhere in here. What's in this lovely container? So my favorite character from Naruto was Gaara, so I was obsessed with the sand symbol. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm gonna push this out. Look how old this pencil case is. It's like one of those old ones. And then this is the symbol for love, which I believe was on Gaara's forehead. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I remember these. So these are Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but they're not just Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They are Spanish Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I remember I bought these and I was so excited because my sister and my cousins and I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh like all of the freaking time. And I was so excited when I bought these. And then when I got them, I realized they were all in Spanish and I couldn't read them. But I loved them because they're still Yu-Gi-Oh! I just want to find a card that I recognize because some of these cards I don't recognize. I remember that one. Yeah, we used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And we used to play Dragon Ball Z a lot when I was younger. And it was like our thing. And then once Yu-Gi-Oh! Got kind of lame, we stopped playing it. But I forgot I even had these. These are so freaking cool. I'm going to keep those in. I kind of want to like make a picture out of them and put them in a frame. And then these, so one of my crutches at any convention, when there's an artist's alley, that's where most of my money goes, is in the artist's alley, because I love when people are creating something and they put their heart and soul into something and I want to buy it, and that's where I got a lot of these cards from. So I don't remember where I got these from. It's hannahlynnart.com. But there's this card, which is so pretty. Then this card. I remember where I used to live, I would put these on my wall, which is what's going to happen again. That one. That one. That one. I'm going to stop saying that one. Ooh, that one's pretty. And, oh, that's upside down. Or in a dragon. Appropriate. And then her and the wolf. I really love these. These are definitely going to go on my walls when I hang them up, because I think they're wonderful pieces of art. And I remember she hand drew these, and I remember I bought every single one of these because I loved them. And I love supporting Artist Alley, and I love supporting people's art and creativity. And then these, it's going to look weird. So these are from, which there's a bag of balloons and stuff here. So friends of mine put together this homecoming thing, asking me to go to homecoming with him, with my boyfriend and my friends at the time. And they made it look like a crime scene with these things. And then they filled my room with confetti and balloons, which was incredible. That was senior year in 2012, which, Jesus, that was a long time ago. But I remember thinking it was so cute and so funny. And then what was this for? I must have gone to the hospital at some point for some reason. What else? I've got a Harry Potter thing, and I'm fairly certain this is filled with a bunch of movie tickets. Yeah, like a ton. This one on the top is actually from seeing Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. I saw this when it came out, and this is back, oh my gosh, I can't see it, but it was sometime in January. But yeah, that was from Lord of the Rings. Oop, Insidious, that was the date. This was in 2011, and watching Insidious. G.I. Joe, Rise of the Cobra. Beastly, wow. Some of these I just haven't looked back on. Disaster movie. I used to collect movie tickets all the time, and I want to start doing that again because it's just a fun little memento, and that's what all of this is. Oh my god. This was, oh my gosh, it's so gross looking, but this was my very first cell phone. Like, with all the buttons, and yeah, oh my gosh. This is so chunky. I wonder what would happen if I tried to charge this again, if it would turn on. Oh, this is a picture of my sister online. This is a picture of my sister and Chewbacca. What is this? Alright, hi, got put back. Wait, am I in this, or was this just something that I kept? I don't remember. Huh. I don't know why. I must have kept this for some reason. But this was like a choir performance pamphlet. Look, this is a floppy disk. I have no idea what's on this floppy disk, but I kept it for some reason. Maybe one day I'll be able to see what's on it. Here is the back of another old cell phone that I had. Here is this freaking gorgeous rock that I have. That this is just smooth, and I have a thing for collecting rocks, and then I loved this rock because it looks like a heart. What's in this? It's like a branded pill bottle. Oh, just random shit that nobody cares about. Notebooks. I am a collector of notebooks. This is a journal that I'm probably going to read, but I'm terrified of. I have a problem with reading old journals because I used to be extremely depressed, but I kind of want to look through these and just kind of remember the good times. This was a cute little whale that a friend of mine folded for me. Here is another piece of that old cell phone. A heartless necklace that I used to wear all the time before I found out that I was allergic to nickel. This, if I can get it out, is a folder for People to People. So I was asked to be an ambassador for traveling a long time ago, back in 2011. And they asked me to travel to different countries in Japan, but also fun fact. So I think it was in Japan had these really bad earthquakes, I think. And around that time, I was supposed to go to Japan with People to People, but I couldn't raise the money to do that, so I couldn't go. Next thing I know, Japan is having, I think, a really bad earthquake or a tsunami, and a lot of people died. So I like to think that I probably couldn't go for that reason. Something was watching over me. Oh, this was so cool. So in, I can't remember if it was high school or junior high, we were in, I think, biology or something, and we were supposed to write this little skit for the cell and pieces of the cell, and I wrote this entire script. I remember I wrote this entire script, And I don't remember what I was, but I remember it was just a bunch of us like playing around, and it was just super fun. And I kept it because this was like the first thing that I ever wrote that people liked, and it was super freaking exciting. This is actually from my sister and my mom and I went to this really cool mummy museum here in Utah and Salt Lake for my sister's birthday, and it was by far one of the coolest things that I've ever done. Random folder. One of my friends, one of my best friends at the time, was in a beauty pageant. That's what that is. This is a Christmas card from a friend of mine. As I said, we loved Naruto at the time. This is a birthday card from a friend's birthday. Wow, okay, this is a letter to me. I'll read it. So it says, I have a tendency of liking to write letters to myself. But dear you, I love you more than anything. You are so important to me. You make it easier to breathe. Sometimes I wish I knew how you felt about me. Oh no, this is to a different person. So I'm gonna read it. But at other times, I'm extremely terrified. I sometimes go over the memories I have with you, and they make me smile, but they also make me feel a kind of deep, empty sadness, because I don't see you often. Only once in a bright blue moon, which hurts sometimes, but other times I feel at peace with it. Oh wow, this was in 2012. I know exactly who this is about. This is about a guy who, he was dating one of my really good friends at the time, and I ended up developing feelings for him, which is not a good best friend move. And I ended up being in love with him for years. And then when we finally actually started dating and we kissed, I realized that I didn't really feel anything for him anymore. And now I'm with the boyfriend that I have now. This is a drawing. I have a thing for drawing stick figures when I'm bored. So there's a zombie apocalypse, someone drawing, and some other stuff. For some reason, when I draw stick figures, I draw a zombie apocalypse. What is this? Oh, this is the penguin family. I used to have this weird obsession with drawing penguins. I don't draw, so typically whenever I would find something that I liked to draw, I would draw it over and over until it was ridiculous. Yes. Oh. 6:20, be there at 6, homecoming. I think this was me reminding myself that I had to be at my friend's house by that time. More pictures of friends and stuff. Oh, I was gonna do a beauty pageant, didn't work out. Big shock. I put this paper together, this huge paper, because I couldn't get a yearbook at the time because I didn't have the money. So I put this huge paper that people can sign together, and it was very cool. And then this is the poster of them asking me to go to homecoming. It said, you would be a Kit Kat if you would go to homecoming with me. And I remember they had like Kit Kats all over my bed. But yeah. What's really sad though is the people that did this for me, they were my best friends at the time. Now they're not. We had a huge, really negative falling out, and I don't talk to them anymore. But as far as I know, they're both married and they're both very happy. And that's awesome, and I'm really happy about that. This is wrapping paper from some Christmases back in the day. Not quite sure why I kept them, but I guess for solidarity. This was a card that I was drawing for a friend of mine, and it just didn't pan out. I think these are birthday cards. I wonder if this still makes noise. This is a birthday card a long, long time ago. Nope. This was a birthday card from my grandparents. Wow. Oh no, for my mom and my sister and my dad. I have like birthday cards like somewhere else. Another birthday card from my grandparents. Cool. I know a lot of them got ruined, but I have a bunch of birthday cards somewhere else because I keep them every year. And then last at the bottom of the bag is just a birthday bag because I'm very, very sentimental. So that was everything in my bag, or my box, my memory box. it's really interesting looking at all of this stuff and kind of taking a peek back in my mind. This is one of, I guess, one of the most important boxes, memory boxes that I have, because I've got multiples. I guess because it has just so many mementos and things that I really love, and things that remind me of who I was when I was younger. And it's kind of nice, like, looking back at that person and remembering who she was and what she went through. And it's really fun seeing how I got through it and how much I've grown and how much I haven't grown. And I'm so excited to go back through our storage and to find more of my memory boxes and look through those, because I know that I have one that is like much older than this one, and I'm really excited to look at that and to kind of see like what's in there and what memories it holds. But yeah, so I'm gonna go put this all away. I'm more than likely going to eat my popcorn, watch more videos on YouTube, and then go to bed. It's gonna be really hard for me to go to bed because whenever I sleep in new places, I have a really hard time staying asleep. So I'm really hoping that I'll be able to sleep because this is my place. And I just got a new bed, and I'm actually really excited to sleep in it because when I tested the one in the store, it was comfortable. So yeah, but thank you for joining me in this video and joining me down this weird memory lane. And if you enjoyed it, thumbs up this video. And if you want to see more videos about my moving in process and everything, then hit that subscribe button. And I hope that you have a wonderful day and a beautiful night, and I hope that you're embracing those new moments and memories. Thanks, and have a good night. Bye-bye.